Round one. Fight!
Warning, the following show features constructive opinions performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. The views expressed are ours and may differ from views of any other entity. Accordingly, the Tim Zabriskie Show and the producers must insist that no one recreate or reenact any conversation or activity performed on the show.
Can't finish the show in just one sitting? No problem. Listen to this and past episodes of the Tim Zabriskie Show on demand on all major podcasting networks, including Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app. It's perfect for the ride home.
Share this podcast.
Enough, he's standing up. Kidman's up top. Shooting star press.
What's up, guys? Tim Zabriskie here, back at it again with the brand new vid. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. I am having a great week myself, except for today. I was exhausted at work today. Did not make any sales, but that's okay. But thank each and every one of you guys for coming down, hanging out with us today. Now, if this is the first time that you're joining us here on the Tim Zabriskie Show, A, obviously, and I'm going to say it probably about a billion times, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And B, you're about to see probably the greatest wrestling game that's ever been created. Day 12 we're on. Isn't that insane? Wow. Isn't that nuts? Day 12 I've been playing this, streaming this for each and every one of you guys. My wife knows that I'm streaming this game because she's right above me in the kitchen and she's always telling me how loud I am. And I'm sorry about that. I can't help it. It's one of those things. But this game here, it's the Wrestling Legends game. You've never played it before because it's a mod of WWE 2K14. So, all right, maybe you have played it. However, these guys have taken all the legends from all bunch of the games. They've modded a bunch of people. They've changed every single aspect of the arenas, including the crowds, including the little banner signs and everything like that. And you're about to see it. So let's just jump right into it. I hope everybody's excited. If you could do me a favor, share the video wherever you're watching this, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. That way, your friends and family can see the sweet action that you're about to see. All right, so let me get myself all situated here. Put this on this monitor, and then gotta put the actual game over here on the Xbox. And here we go. All right. Let's get ready. Feel free to join in at any point with any comments or anything that you want to, and let's just jump right in. So we have D'Lo Brown versus IRS. Pretty certain that I did this in the last episode, so maybe it just didn't save. But then we have Chyna and Jeff Jarrett, and I thought that I did this one too. Maybe not. We're gonna skip these two matches because I want to go right into. Yeah, I did all of these matches.
You can tell me what to do.
Well, let's go right into this tag team match. Hopefully it loads right up. All right, and we have the New Age Outlaws going against Mo and Mabel of Men on a Mission right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. So let's jump right into it. Let's have some fun. And where'd it go? What happened to the game? Where'd it go? I hear the music. We all hear the music, but the game's not playing. Did it already cut out? Just my luck. Clearly DX is playing in the background. I'm not crazy. Alright. Let me go reset the thing and I'll be right back. What the hell happened?
Can't finish the show in just one sitting?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Can't finish the show in just one sitting? No problem. Listen to this and past episodes of the Tim Zabriskie Show on demand on all major podcasting networks, including Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app. It's perfect for the ride home.
Babe, yeah. What shirt are you wearing?
My Tim Zabriskie Show shirt.
All right, so as I'm loading up the game here, all right, as we see the old Xbox logo here, I do got a question for you. Little bit of the old fan participation here, if you guys want to answer this. How many of you guys here have already pre-ordered the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox? And how many of you guys are waiting, like a normal person, for the year to go by before you go buy it in the store after the whole initial rush gets out of the way? Can you guys answer me that as the Xbox here is reloading and whatnot? How many of you guys have already pre-ordered it? I mean, all right, I take that back. That's not a crazy thing to do, but I don't know. I'm from the school of you don't order any of that stuff day one. You wait a little bit. You know what I mean? So how many of you guys out there, whether you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, how many of you guys have already pre-ordered the PlayStation 5 for the $500 or the $400 or whatever it is that it was going for? Anybody? As the game loads up right now as we speak, did anybody do that out there? Because I don't know. I'm waiting the year. I don't care. I'll wait till it comes with like 3 or 4 games. And I heard that the games are $75 each. Is that true? Does anyone know that? Can anybody confirm that for me? If the games are really $75 each? That's nuts. 60 was like a pretty good number. But $75 per game? How many games are you going to buy? You know what I mean? Alright, load up. It was so weird how it glitched last time, so I'm not going to do that tag team match, even though I really want to. Let's go to the next match. But did anybody pre-order? Nobody pre-ordered the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox already? How many of you guys are going to go get that graphics card from NVIDIA, the 3500 series or whatever? This is the match I want to play now. So just load up. Whew. So that time we're fine. All right, let's get back into it. We got a little bit of Bret the Hitman Hart going off against his arch enemy, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, here on Monday Night Raw on the Tim Zabriskie Show. And there he is.
This match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart now. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Letting the people know that he's the shit. As the fans go absolutely bananas for the Hitman. Bret Hart now, giving those sunglasses to that young little child. I'm not going to identify if the kid's a boy or a girl because it's 2020 and, you know, we can't assume. And here he comes. The Intercontinental Champion.
And on his way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, he is one hell of an athlete, the Intercontinental Champion. He is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
So if we're as loud as the fans were here for Bret the Hitman Hart, they are equally as loud for the Intercontinental Champion here as he makes his way down to the ring. Yeah. All of you came to see me. That's what Shawn's saying. He loves his clique. I'm glad we got to do this match. Sorry, Billy. Sorry, Road Dogg. All right, let's see who we're going to be. And I'm the Heartbreak Kid. Bret and Shawn. Shawn with a quick headlock to start us off here. Goes for another one. And grabs Bret the Hitman Hart and hits him with a suplex right out of the gate. Shawn now grabbing the World Heavyweight Champion and throws him to the apron. Bret jumps down. Shawn went for a suicide dropkick to the outside and completely missed as Bret hit him with that sit-down clothesline. Bret Hart with some Fist of Fire as Shawn throws him onto the apron. Oh, and he drops an elbow on him for his troubles. Bret now with an arm wringer on the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn turns it into an arm drag. Gives him a quick enziguri at the same time. These two men are the greatest that we have to offer here on Monday Night Raw on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Bret Hart, the World Heavyweight Champion. Shawn Michaels, the Intercontinental Champion. This is here as a non-title match as both these men go one-on-one. Bret with the reversal sends Shawn off, and Shawn turns it into a float-over neckbreaker. Shawn with a couple checks to Bret Hart's back as he picks up Bret now and gives him the snake eyes. Shades of his old best friend. Bret with a kick to the gut on the Heartbreak Kid and hits him with a huge DDT. Shawn no-sells it because he's an asshole. As Bret jaw jacks him. Shawn with a couple chops. As Bret Hart picks him up and hits him with a scoop slam, old school. As he drops the elbow right onto the chin of the Heartbreak Kid. And Shawn with the same reversal. And he drops the elbow at the same time. These men going tit for tat here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Shawn now sending Bret off as Bret hits him with a float over neckbreaker. It's as if these guys know what the other one's gonna do. Shawn now sending Bret into the turnbuckle and hits him with another snake eye. And here comes the British Bulldog. What's the Bulldog doing out here? The British Bulldog making his presence known to the Heartbreak Kid. As Shawn hits him with a dropkick. But Bret's there to make the interference. The Bulldog did exactly what he was supposed to do here. Cause a little bit of distraction to throw Shawn Michaels off. Bret now with another float over neckbreaker as he drops the leg across the chest of the showstopper. Shawn with a quick pin, 2. Bret goes for the pin himself. And he gets him. He gets him. That was a mistake, but Bret should have went over anyway. He's the world friggin' heavyweight champion. It's fine. And Bret Hart celebrates this quick upset here on Monday Night Raw on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Bret Hart really straddling that middle rope. And he does it again like, I'm the shit, yeah, rock and roll. As we move on to the next match, make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you're just joining us. Thank you very much for spending some time here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Lots and lots of action coming up here, and you want to like, subscribe, and share, definitely, because I don't have a set schedule for the stream. I'm really trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays here, but I do have a kid on the way, which is really nice. But yeah, I mean, you got to plan accordingly for that shit. As D'Lo Brown makes his way down to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Nation of Domination, D'Lo Brown.
Does anyone know if D'Lo had one of those monikers, like, you know how Bret was like the Hitman, Shawn's the Heartbreak Kid? I can never remember. Did D'Lo have one of those deals? Write in the comments. Let me know. I can't remember. I know he was, low down and all that shit, but did he have a moniker?
And making his way to the ring, representing Money Incorporated, Irwin R. Shyster.
As IRS makes his way down to the ring, here's somebody that has not been excited about COVID-19. Everybody got an extension on their taxes, which means his summer went to hell, and he's going to take it out on D'Lo Brown. All right, I'm going to skip this match. I don't want to do this one. It wouldn't have been that good. Let's be real. All right? That match wouldn't have been that good. That's fine. Nobody wants to see Irwin R. Shyster. He's filler. And as we make our way over to Superstars, we have Hakushi versus Chyna here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Hello, Ermeos? Is that how you say that? Ermeos? Welcome to the channel. As Hakushi makes his way down to the ring. Hakushi, who's had some amazing matches in his career against the likes of the World Heavyweight Champion Bret Hart. Lots of time spent in that small federation known as ECW as well. As he goes one-on-one in an interesting contest here with the likes of Chyna. Superstars is a house show. That's why we don't have entrances here. But Chyna making her way down. Chyna, who's had her issues with many of the wrestlers here on the show, including Hakushi. Chyna, the spokesperson for all the women out there. She's so badass, she fights the men. I don't know, she's weird. I don't care. Play as Chyna. Oh, and Hakushi with a quick Hurricane Rana to get us started here tonight. Chyna sends him off and hits him with that knee drop and hits him with a chop block. Beautiful combination by the 9th wonder of the world. Chyna now with another knee drop on the Japanese superstar, who hip tosses her onto the ground and drops an elbow and gives her an arm wringer, all at the same time. Sends her off into the turnbuckle, but Chyna was able to reverse it. Kicks him right back in that leg that he just gave that chop block to, and then puts him into a full Nelson. But Hakushi was able to get out of that really fast. As Chyna now puts him on the top rope and hits him with a chop, meets him up there. What's he gonna do here? Or what's she gonna do? Excuse me. Oh! Chyna now with a butterfly suplex off the top in the opening contest here on Superstars. Sends Hakushi off, and Hakushi reverses it into a beautiful bulldog. And a second one. Are we gonna see a third one? No, but he's gonna drop kick her right in the knee. Gonna really mess up her day if she can't walk out of this ring. Oh, and he does it again. What a vicious asshole. Chyna now goes behind and hits him with a belly to back suplex, dropping him right on his head. Chyna now picking him up and hits him with a regular suplex. The female suplex machine, Chyna, hits him with a back body drop and then drops a knee on his head. Beautiful. Nicely done by the 9th wonder of the world. It's safe to say that Hakushi definitely underestimated his competition tonight, as he hits her with an elbow and another drop kick to the knee. Many more of those, and Chyna's going to be fucked up. Oh, Chyna doesn't want to do a drop down? Okay. Real nice, Chyna. Thanks for showing that athleticism as she puts him into another full Nelson. This time able to hold on a little bit longer, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to keep the Japanese superstar down. Hakushi now putting Chyna in a headlock and gives her a dirty shot to the face into another bulldog. That's Hakushi now with a low boy sort of enziguri right there. Goes for the pin. Chyna was still able to get out of that at the count of 1. My gosh, that knee on Chyna is going to be broken at the end of this match. Holy hell. As Chyna now throws Hakushi into the turnbuckle. Oh! And just tries to take his head off with that short arm clothesline out of the turnbuckle. Chyna now going after the leg of Hakushi, trying to get a little redemption for the damage that Hakushi has done to her leg here so far in this opening contest on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Hakushi now picking her up. What's he gonna do here? Does he got her? And a powerbomb, sit-out style, and lets her go. Well, meant to go for the pin, but didn't. As Chyna was still able to get out of it. Chyna now going to take her head off, his head off. Grabs her for the pedigree and hits it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Hakushi able to get out of that. Chyna hits him with a huge punch to knock him back down. Hakushi seems to be bleeding. He got hit by a girl, and now he's bleeding. Chyna meeting him on the outside as he does another hurricane run on the floor. That landing could have been seriously dangerous, as my controller seems to think that it's out of battery when it's not. Hakushi picks up Chyna and hits her with another back elbow. Get out of the way, ref. Chyna with a huge double axe handle off the top to the outside in the opening contest once again. These guys do not care about the rest of the card, as Chyna has something to prove to this Japanese superstar. Hakushi able to get out of that full Nelson once again, but the damage may have been done. As Chyna drops him, and I'm pretty certain the corner of those steel steps hit Hakushi right in the back. As Chyna goes for the go behind, and Hakushi was able to get out of it. Oh, it's Jeff Jarrett a little bit? Really? All right. Chyna goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Chyna now with a huge victory over Hakushi here on WWF Superstars here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Very impressive victory, very impressive action by both competitors here, even though Chyna was the better man here tonight.
Wow.
If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, make sure you like, subscribe, and share as more and more action continues here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. As D'Lo Brown goes one-on-one against Double J, Jeff Jarrett. And the reason that you should like, subscribe, and share is because I don't have a set schedule. All right, we just saw his entrance like 5 minutes ago. It's fine. But let's take a look at this entrance. I'm a Jeff Jarrett mark. How many of you guys are Jeff Jarrett marks out there? How about some likes for the greatest singer, the greatest wrestler, and the greatest entertainer? That's JEFF, JARRETT, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. No likes for Jeff Jarrett, guys? Really? Come on. He's phenomenal. That's J-A-double. Jeff Jarrett. That match that Jeff Jarrett had with Shawn Michaels at In Your House, the one in May, where they both were wearing like white and gold and shit. What a great fucking match that was, right? I'm gonna play this, Jeff. And D'Lo now with a couple shots to get us started into an arm wringer. As Jeff Jarrett hits him with a standing enziguri. That D'Lo meets with a flying crossbody out of nowhere. Both men having some back and forth action here. As Jeff Jarrett hits him with some invigorating shots to the face and a spin out clothesline. Beautifully done. Jeff Jarrett now sending D'Lo into the turnbuckle. Oh, and D'Lo runs out of the turnbuckle, gets hit with the hip toss. Jeff Jarrett with a quick pin only gets the 1 count. Jeff Jarrett now with an abdominal stretch. And I'm telling you, I need to get a USB controller because I hate this with a passion. All right. D'Lo with a quick hip toss in his own right. And hits him with a back elbow. Oh, that's Jeff Jarrett. Dumps D'Lo to the outside, waits for him to get up, and doesn't jump off. Instead gets a trip for his efforts. How does he not do a double axe handle? Come on, people. Oh, what an arm drag on the outside. The arm drag is 10 times as worse when your back meets concrete. and a hip toss as well. Oh, thank you, sir. In accent, you bade. Thank you for the comment. Jeff Jarrett with a running drop toe hold. As Jeff Jarrett now puts D'Lo on the middle rope, winds up, hits the ropes, and hits him with that devastating. I always used to call it the boss man. I don't know what to really call it. As D'Lo Brown hits an out of nowhere twist of fate. Goes for the pin. As Jeff Jarrett was able to easily kick out because D'Lo is no Jeff Hardy. Kick to the gut. And a standing combination of flurries to take down the former Intercontinental Champion. D'Lo now, the enforcer of the Nation of Domination. Really taking it to Jeff Jarrett with all these clotheslines and kicks and punches and all this wubble. I know my commentary isn't as great as it is on every other night. It's because I'm tired. Jeff Jarrett now meeting D'Lo on the outside as he puts him in an arm wringer. Oh, and a Luthez press with a couple punches here. As Jeff Jarrett letting the crowd know that he is the greatest entertainer. Jeff now taking D'Lo Brown, picking him up and dropping him in a modified pedigree. Looked like Jeff may have been going for that figure four, and D'Lo saw and called his bluff. D'Lo now with the lowdown. Goes for the pin. And that's it. D'Lo Brown with an impressive victory here on WWF Superstars right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. D'Lo Brown standing over his opponent, talking some smack, and letting him know that the Nation is the greatest group in the history of professional wrestling, and he better recognize that. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. The reason being, I do not have a schedule for this stream. I don't want you to miss out on any of the action, but share it. That way your friends and family can see the action that we have here, including Jim the Anvil Neidhart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And here he comes. I don't think that Jim Neidhart's from Calgary as well, right? Where's he from? Does anyone know? Does anyone know the answer to where Neidhart's from? But the Anvil, he's a big man. The Texas Rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's here and he's looking for a fight on WWF Superstars on the Tim Zabriskie Show. As the fans go absolutely bananas. happy Thirsty Thursday to each one of you that's drinking at home. Stone Cold looking square in the eyes of Jim Neidhart and telling him he's next. Or is that somebody, another bald wrestler that wears black trunks? Man, the crowd has gone absolutely bonkers here. For the Texas Rattlesnake. The Undertaker. I haven't seen a lot of The Undertaker in this game. Austin with a huge clothesline to start us off. Elbow to the lower back. And a back body drop. And Neidhart with a quick shoulder block to get us started. And a rake to the back. And I swear to God, if somebody can donate me a USB Xbox 360 controller, I will love you forever. Nah, I gotta buy one. But if anybody has one that they're not using, I will gladly take it. Stone Cold now, sending Jim Neidhart off the ropes again. And Neidhart hits him with a bulldog out of nowhere. Austin now, couple punches, and Neidhart makes him with a punch in his own right. Neidhart with a huge headbutt to get us started here. These men really going back and forth, but Neidhart is the one that has a huge weight advantage of over 100 pounds on the Texas Rattlesnake. Huge punches in the turnbuckle as the member of the Hart Foundation goes up against one of the biggest opposers to the Hart Foundation in Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold now, after taking some hits, gives Neidhart a trip and then a kick to the dick. Austin now picks up Neidhart and hits him with a beautiful standing vertical suplex. Sends him off again. Then hits him with a gigantic clothesline. Goes for the pin. 1. Referee was right there, but Jim Neidhart was too. Austin goes for the double axe handle, and Neidhart was able to move out of the way as he grabs Austin and smuffs him in the back of the head. Gives Stone Cold a bulldog as these men have no love lost during this contest. Austin now with another bulldog as he stomps the back of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Oh, and here comes Ted DiBiase. What the hell is Ted DiBiase doing out here? Whose side is DiBiase on? That's the big question here. Austin running in and hitting the Anvil with a clothesline, but the story here is that man on the outside. That man with the money symbols on his tights, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who clearly is distracting Jim the Anvil Neidhart. The Anvil now walking around as my controller goes to shit. As the Anvil now is he going to chase DiBiase? Austin now hitting the Anvil. As he hits him with a Luthez press. The Luthez press. Fist of 5. That's Austin. Waiting for the Anvil to get up. Now what's he going to do? He hits him with the stunner. Stone Cold stunner out of nowhere. Flipping off the Anvil. Is he going to go for the pin? Is he going to get it? And the Anvil was in the ropes. Huge European uppercut as this match continues here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Austin lighting up Jim the Anvil Neidhart of the Hart Foundation. As Jim hits him with a hip toss out of nowhere. Also now wrenching back on the neck of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, as Neidhart was quickly able to get the ropes. Can we get a camera over to what Ted DiBiase's doing on the outside? It sounded like he did something. And Zach Mango is wet. If you look at the hand of Stone Cold Steve Austin, I cannot tell if he's got a cut on his hand or if that's just Jim the Anvil Neidhart's blood. Ted DiBiase making his way back through the entranceway. His job here is done. As Ted DiBiase spreads the AIDS, or Jim the Anvil Neidhart spreads the AIDS on the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold quickly able to hit the ropes. Oh, and a huge knockout punch by the Anvil. Anvil now picking up Stone Cold and gorilla pressing, slamming him in the wrong side of the ring. When you get closer to the turnbuckles, the ring is harder. And that's it for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Damn it. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who went through hell to pick up the W here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Man, he's fucking bleeding, huh? Look how much blood he's got on him. Holy shit. Oh, what do we got next? What do we got next here on the Tim Zabriskie Show? It looks like we got Mike Tyson, baby, versus Taz. It's Taz. Mike Tyson really was in the game, too, for the record. Come on. Boom. Making his way to the ring. The newly signed former World Boxing Heavyweight Champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had a few monikers in his name, too. Can somebody look those up and comment those for me? What were the monikers? Hey, Jay, how are you? I can't tell who I want to play in this one. From the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, New York, it's the FTW Heavyweight Champion. Oh, thanks, Jay. I appreciate you. It's Taz. I can't figure out who I want to be, though. That's why we're going to leave it up to random. The Owen Hart. The extra 50 fighters? No. How do you do that? I just downloaded 1.2. I don't know how to do any of the modding or anything like that. So, and who are we going to be? And I'm Taz. Iron Mike Tyson with a running snapmare as he goes one-on-one with the human suplex machine. The fun thing about Taz is, if you don't know, every suplex he does is actually called a Tazplex. And if you don't know the name of it, you got to make it up. Taz now with a snapmare on Iron Mike Tyson as he wrenches on his neck. Taz, smart enough to know you can't go head to head, fist to fist with Iron Mike Tyson as he does a side Tazplex. Okay. I'll have to look it up and figure out how to do it. Tyson now setting Taz off into the turnbuckle. Taz able to move out of the way as he wrenches the arm and flips him over. Taz now grabbing the arm as Mike Tyson was able to get out of it and give him a tree stomp for his efforts. Tyson now puts Taz into a headlock and quickly into a short arm drop toe hold. And a couple of those huge heavy punches from one of the greatest boxers of all time. Taz now with a T-bone Tazplex. The fans indifferent on that exchange. Some loved it, some hated it. But Taz letting Iron Mike Tyson feel it. Another T-bone Tazplex. Taz now putting Mike Tyson into a camel clutch, wrenching back on that back again. Taz now, with an elbow of the reversal of the exchange, sends Mike Tyson off and hits him into the turnbuckle. Tyson now with a couple feet to his face, grabs him. What's he going to do? Another Taz. Oh no, a Uranagi. Taz with the Uranagi. And Taz putting him into a triangle choke, trying to choke the life out of one of the greatest boxers of all time. Taz with a gigantic chop right across the chest of the D-Generation X member, Iron Mike Tyson. Taz now with a belly-to-belly. You're right. I feel like in real life, Tyson would never allow this. Zach, do you remember the Key and Peele skit where the guy is like he's playing Mike Tyson and he's like, they're at the press conference, he's like, and then I'm gonna fuck you right in the ass, baby. you ever see that one? He's like, then I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna wine and dine you, and then I'm gonna fuck you right in the ass. It was so funny. It was ridiculous. He's like, then we're gonna spend our wonder years together. And then right when you're good and ready and I got you right where I want you, I'm gonna fuck you right in the ass. It's Key and Peele. Alright, that's what we're doing here. Taz with a duck the clothesline, hit him with a German Tazplex. Taz now. What's he doing here? He's got him up and he hooks him with that pile driver. Yeah, you gotta see that skit. It's hilarious. Taz with a standing enziguri as he tells Mike Tyson to fucking bring it, bruh. Belly to belly from Iron Mike Tyson on to Taz. If you're just joining us, Mike Tyson going one-on-one with the ECW World Heavyweight Champion Taz. As Taz hits him with another German Tazplex. As Tyson hits him with a huge clothesline in his back. Taz able to get a couple punches in on the man he shouldn't be able to. that his finisher? Damn it. Just trying to choke out this motherfucker. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Tyson able to get out. Oh, Tyson's all red. Tyson now with a huge kick. Goes for the atomic drop, which is basically a knee in the ass. Oh, and Tyson with a huge knockout punch. He's getting ready. What's Tyson doing? He's juking and driving. What is this? Punches to the gut. Non-stop and a huge uppercut. Huge uppercut. Tyson goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Iron Mike Tyson just knocked out the human suplex machine right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Iron Mike Tyson letting the crowd know that they can suck his penis. Suck it. Suck it, baby. And I'm gonna fuck you right in the ass. If you're just joining us and you're enjoying the action here tonight, make sure you do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and share. Let your friends and family know. And I promise I won't say anything like fuck them in the ass again or anything like that. I swear. But yeah, just trying to grow the channel here as obviously. And as we have a triple threat match against 3 fantastic competitors here. Starting off with the Intercontinental Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Last night on Monday Night Raw, right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show, Shawn Michaels was defeated by the World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart, something that he has not forgotten about. Something that's been weighing on him all day. I tried to talk to Shawn earlier in the back, and he said, "Go away, I don't want to talk to you about Bret Hart." So clearly to me, that tells me that he does not have anything to say about the matter.
Wow.
Very intelligent insight by me, if I do say so myself. But tonight is a new night for the Intercontinental Champion. He's going up against 2 incredible athletes in Brock Lesnar, the next big thing, former UFC heavyweight champion, and the former sumo heavyweight champion as well, in Yokozuna. And here he comes. Although he looks Samoan, he's truly Japanese.
Wow.
It was in the 90s. It was different, all right? But Yokozuna making his way down to the ring. And if you've never seen Yokozuna compete, this man is impressive. Over 500 pounds. And moves like he's 450 pounds.
Wow.
Take your time, Yokozuna. Don't worry. We got a show going on here. Look at how empowering this gigantic human being is as he tries to crawl up those steel steps. Oh, those steps are bending right now. It's ridiculous. Can we get some new steps out here? I can't even imagine Yokozuna on a toilet, to be honest with you. He would lay down some serious pipe. Is that not what that means? Oh, and here he comes. Brock Lesnar, the next big thing, the Beast Incarnate. Man that does whatever the fuck he wants because he can do whatever he wants because he's gigantic. One of the strongest human beings alive. Former NCAA World Heavyweight Champion. Wherever he's gone, he's won gold. Except for the NFL. They cut his ass. However, former UFC Heavyweight Champion. Won the belt back when he was fighting diverticulitis. Is Shawn mocking him right now? It's not a good move. Not a good move, Shawn. Don't be mocking the guy when he's getting ready to kick your ass. It's not the smartest thing to do. I'm gonna go as Brock too. Uh-oh. Shawn Michaels in a bad way as the two biggest men in the contest. Double team. Brock Lesnar now just watching these two amazing athletes go back and forth as he hypes himself up. Shawn Michaels now grabbing Yokozuna, puts him in a snapmare, and drops the fist to his face. Brock now with the snapmare on Yokozuna, or Shawn Michaels, as Yoko breaks it up. And already these two big men have exchanged some action. And I swear to God, after this I'm ordering a USB controller. Until I forget to do it later. Oh no, both these men double teaming. The next big thing, Brock Lesnar. Yoko sends Brock up and gives him a huge Samoan drop, just pressing all that weight onto the rib cage. Oh, Brock with a gigantic German suplex. Holy crap. Basically just deadlifting him and dropping him on his head. Brock with another snapmare. I gotta stop doing that. As Yoko sends him off. Oh, and he gives him the big thump. All that weight going right into that ribcage again. Brock really feeling it as Shawn grabs Yokozuna, sends him off, and hits him with a drop toe hold. Shawn able to avoid the attack by Brock Lesnar. As Brock now with a quick belly-to-belly slam. Brock now going after Yoko, and Yoko just throws him like a ragdoll. Shawn sending Brock off. And hits him with a huge back body drop. Yoko and Shawn now working together. This match is fantastic. With that being said, because every person that's your tag team partner in this can also be your enemy at the drop of a hat. Brock with a huge clothesline on Yokozuna and a huge clothesline on Shawn Michaels as well. Goes for the pin, one. And Yokozuna was able to break it up. Oh, and Brock was able to reverse the double team by Shawn and Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels with a huge forearm. And was able to kip up out of that. Ah, dang it. Come on. Brock Lesnar now sending Shawn into the turnbuckle and takes his attention over to Yoko. Just trying to wear him down. as Shawn Michaels was there to easily break it up. Brock Lesnar, fist of fire onto the 500-pound Yokozuna. Oh, as Shawn puts his knee right into Brock Lesnar's penis. Yokozuna now, dropping the huge elbow. Oh, and the huge ass onto the ribcage once again. Brock may have broken ribs by the time this match is over. And once again, if you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let the people know what the action is like here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. As Shawn Michaels hits a gigantic DDT on Yokozuna right before Brock puts him in a full Nelson. Man, this controller is like fine. Like, I don't understand. This was like a glitch with the Xbox 360. That's what they were telling me on Tuesday during that stream. Shawn Michaels dropping that gigantic elbow. I'm just kidding. He's got the smallest elbow in the match. Oh, F5 on Shawn Michaels. Yoko with a stun gun on Brock Lesnar. And Shawn hits him with a super kick. He hits him with a super kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh! And a 2 count. Yoko is able to get out as Brock drops Shawn on his head. Oh! And Yoko hits him with a boss man slam. Goes for the pin. As Shawn was able to break that up. Brock now, German suplex on Shawn Michaels. Goes for the pin. 1, and Yoko able to break that up. Triple threat action here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. It gets nothing better than this. Huge bulldog by the Heartbreak Kid, the Intercontinental Champion. Drags Yokozuna over. Brock in the turnbuckle. Brock going after Yoko, who drops him like a bad habit. Oh, that rib cage, that abdominal region of Brock Lesnar is severely injured here. As Shawn Michaels grabs Yokozuna, gives him a bulldog of his own right, and Brock drops Shawn on his head again. Has anyone done a suplex count in this match? Brock goes for the pin. 1, 2, and not enough to get the pin. Brock Lesnar now with a fisherman suplex with the bridge and only the 1 count. What does MGL mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, Yoko dropping that huge thump. As Brock takes his shoulder and slams it into the steel post. Brock with the spine buster on the Heartbreak Kid goes for the pin. 1, 2, and just a 2 count, but so close. Shawn Michaels now with a huge backbreaker. Brock Lesnar now looking like he's in the best condition here. Oh, dang it. I mean, came in. Yokozuna putting Shawn into the turnbuckle. Goes for the angle slam. Shawn able to get out of it. Oh no, Brock picks him up. What's he gonna do? The F5. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of that amazing contest here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Brock Lesnar pinning the Intercontinental Champion, who seems to be on a losing streak, here on WWF Superstars. Oh, we go into the next show. All right, if you're just joining us, when you haven't done so yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. What time is it? 10:30. I got a couple more matches in me. I'm exhausted. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but this will be a great match right here. Chris Jericho versus Mike Awesome on WCW Monday Night Nitro here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. A little bit of pyro to get it started. Love it. Yep. This will be a good opener match for the show. Lights go out. Chris Jericho, the Lionheart, making his way down to the ring. The fans are on their feet. They really like him, but they don't love him. You know, he's right there. Now, if you look around at the arena here, in a video game, they want to really be able to put the TNT logo, so they changed that. If you look at the crowd has all custom logos. Like, there's guys with a FUBU shirt, a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, things like that. This is where they paid really good attention to detail, and I did not plan that crowd shot there. That's just fate. And here comes Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome, he was part of one of the greatest moments for me personally in wrestling. When he was the ECW champion, he was signed to WCW, and he lost the championship at an ECW show to the WWF signed Taz. So all three companies together had to put that match in place in order for it to work. Obviously, it was like a really quick sort of transition of a match, but the fact that all three companies were put into place together, it's a great moment. It's not right up there with Rick Rude being on both shows of Nitro and Raw at the same time, but it's definitely pretty cool. Rick Rude right there. Bam. I'm definitely going with Jericho. And Mike Awesome now. Grabs Jericho from behind, but Jericho gives him an arm drag. Get out of it. Belly to back by Mike Awesome. Also goes for the arm wringer. Goes from behind again. Jericho with the jaw jacker. Jericho with a couple kicks. Goes and sends off Mike Awesome. And Mike Awesome with the Boss Man Slam. Hits him with a quick leg drop. Jericho gets right up, right into the headlock of Awesome. Puts him into the turnbuckle, and Jericho able to reverse it. Jericho now with that patented triangle drop kick as he pops the crowd. Chris Jericho and Mike Awesome here on the opening contest of WCW Monday Night Nitro, right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Jericho now sending Mike Awesome off, and Awesome now with another Boss Man Slam into another leg drop. And a big boot. Mike Awesome is simply awesome. Jericho now with a standing vertical suplex and drops him flat on his back. Goes to the top and hits him with a devastating elbow. Goes for the pin, 1, and just a 1 count here by the Lionheart. Jericho now with a quick dragon screw here on the former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Jericho now with a standing enziguri, knocking Mike Awesome down to his feet again with a float over neck breaker. Really putting Mike Awesome to work. Goes for the pin, 1, and just a 1 count to keep this match alive. Jericho now grabbing Mike Awesome. Looks like Jericho has like a nasty scar on his back. What's going on there? Jericho now whipping Mike Awesome into the post. Shoulder first. That does not feel good. I don't care who you are. As Jericho grinds his knee right into the face, just irritating Mike Awesome here in the opening contest here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Mike Awesome with a sit-out powerbomb as he drags his opponent closer to the middle of the ring, goes for the pin. Jericho is easily able to kick out of that. Jericho now hit him with a forearm, some boots to the face. As Jericho picks him up again and hits him with another standing dropkick. Or suplex. Oh, I'm getting too tired to be doing this right now. Goes for the pin, 1, and just a 1 count. Jericho now dropping Mike Awesome with a quick kick to the back as he goes to the apron. Oh, he has no springboard moves? Come on. What a bunch of shit. Jericho now. What's he gonna do? He picks up Mike Awesome. He hits him with a powerbomb, and he holds on. 2 powerbombs. And he's got 1 more. And he hits him with 3 powerbombs. And Mike Awesome with a poke to the eye. A huge poke to the eye on the Lionheart. He spins him around. And what's he gonna do? He picks him up and the Awesome Bomb. Mike Awesome with the Awesome Bomb on the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Goes for the pin. Mike Awesome with the roll up. And that's it. Mike Awesome with a quick and impressive victory here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Mike Awesome, a big, gigantic, and impressive competitor here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. I got 1 more match in me. I'm exhausted right now. I almost want to call it quits right now, but whew. Let's see what happens. This usually will make this a fantastic match, too. And it's going to be Chavo Guerrero versus Sabu. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share wherever you're watching this: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. I don't have a set schedule for when I stream, so we don't want you to miss out. as Chavo Guerrero makes his way down to the ring. Chavo Guerrero has been very impressive with his actions here on Monday Night Nitro. This is WCW Chavo. He didn't have the, Chavo. We're at WCW here. Tails, come on. He's homicidal. He's suicidal. He's genocidal. He's Sabu. Nah, to each his own. For all I know, you could love Kerwin White too. Sabu! Pointing at his uncle, the original Sheik, paying his tributes as he gets ready to go one-on-one with the nephew of Eddie Guerrero. See what I did there? There was an uncle sort of connection with that whole comment there. Oh, definitely going to go with Sabu in this one. Oh, Sabu with a spinning enziguri out of nowhere. Chavo. Sabu now with a huge drop kick. And an elbow. And a spinning leg drop by the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. Sabu now really making short work here of Chavo Guerrero as he springs to the top and hits him with a moonsault. Goes for the pin, one. And just a one count. But if the match continues in this way, it's going to be very light pickings here for Sabu. Chavo now with a quick trip of the ECW legend. And Sabu now with a belly to back on Chavo Guerrero. Standing shooting star press, goes for the pin, one. And just a one count here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. Chavo now slamming Sabu's head into the canvas. Sabu with a standing enziguri. And hits him with a Russian leg sweep. Chavo Guerrero really not able to get a lot of offense here on this contest. As Sabu kicks the arm, trying to separate that elbow. Sabu now with a quick arm drag, and this is a perfect time for a collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, and a neck breaker. Sabu, oh, with a quick shining wizard, goes for the pin, and Chavo quickly able to get to the ropes. Sabu now goes for the pins, but Chavo was able to stop it. I wonder what his finisher is. What's his finisher? Oh. Sabu with a standing Spanish fly. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. All right, what time is it? All right, we got one more. Sabu making very light work here of the newcomer, Chavo Guerrero, as he freaks out on the referee for touching him. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. That's okay. That's a me thing. That's not a you thing. But I appreciate each and every one of you for still sticking around, hanging out with us. As Suba, I almost just said Suba. As Sabu picks up the victory here tonight. We got one more match, and then I got to call it quits because I'm falling asleep. And it looks like we got Scott Steiner versus Dean Malenko. And if you're not excited for this match, get out. But if you are, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and let your friends and family know what kind of action you're about to watch here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. As the United States Heavyweight Champion makes his way down to the ring, the fans are going absolutely apeshit. I'll turn those up for you. Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, Freakzilla, whatever you want to call him, I call him the United States Heavyweight Champion. Representing the... making his way down to the ring. Man, the fans are fucking losing their marbles for Scott Steiner here, as he's flexing those huge, gigantic muscles. Holy moly. The guy's fucking full of steroids, that is. And here comes Dean Malenko. The man of 1,000 holds, the Iceman, one of the most technically gifted performers to ever grace the professional wrestling ring, makes his way down in a competition that will not be easy. And he knows that. If you look at his face, he's determined. He's determined to do something here against Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner has the height, the weight, and the reach on him, as well as the strength, obviously. But the Iceman has the technical prowess, and he's the squirrely attitude to get himself through this contest if he plays his tricks properly. It's Taz. All right. We're going to leave this one up to random. Who's it going to be? Oh, hell yeah. Scott Steiner with a huge punch right to the face of Dean Malenko. I love it when that's like the first part of the match. Dean Malenko now, belly to back. Taking down Scott Steiner. And he's got to keep going at it like this if has a chance against Big Papa Pump, the United States Heavyweight Champion. Dean Malenko with a float over stunner. As Scott Steiner quickly was able to stop it as he kicks him in the dick. A kick in the dick will slow anybody down. I don't care who you are. You could even be Chyna. Scott Steiner dropping those big triceps into the side of the head of Dean Malenko. The one man in the audience saying this is awesome is absolutely correct. As Dean Malenko with a quick snapmare and a drop to the elbow. He's got to be careful that he doesn't piss off Scott Steiner before Scott Steiner rips his head off and feeds it to his dogs. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I do not have a set schedule for this stream. I'm trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. But with a baby on the way, it makes it really difficult as Scott Steiner does a tilt-a-whirl slam on the man of 1,000 holds. Belly to belly by Scott Steiner as he flexes and lets everybody know that Big Papa Pump is your hookup Holla if you hear me. Big Papa Pump picking up Dean Malenko like it's nothing as he drops the elbow on the back of his head as well. Belly to belly by Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, what's he doing here? He's going for it. The Steiner recliner. The Steiner recliner. Really just wearing him down. Oh, come on. As soon as this match is over, I'm buying a USB Xbox controller. Stop. I hate it. I hate it so much. Just knock it off. Steiner just really holding on. Really just trying to get the best of Dean Malenko. Dean Malenko caught Steiner mid-flex. Dean Malenko quickly able to get to the ropes. Steiner with the clothesline to the back. And what is this? It's the Regal suplex. He borrowed that from his friend and he flips him over. Steiner now getting really aggravated with Dean Malenko because Dean Malenko is not giving up. Scott Steiner just wearing down Dean Malenko. Fuck the Xbox 360. What are you doing, bro? Man, the crowd is on their fucking feet right now. Scott Steiner has Dean Malenko and hits him with a huge belly to back from the top. Oh, Dean Malenko with a hip toss neck breaker as Scott Steiner was able to easily kick out. Drop kick to the chest. Short arm shoulder tackle. Steiner flexing for his bitches. Oh, Steiner now drops the elbow as the crowd is going absolutely crazy right now. Steiner now setting up Dean Malenko here and wrenches back. Dean Malenko trying to hold on. And he does. from that Frankensteiner. And Malenko is able to get out of it. Steiner with a German. Drops the elbow. 1, 2, 3. That's all he needed. Steiner retains the United States Heavyweight Championship here tonight on WCW Monday Night Nitro right here on the Tim Zabriskie Show. He's so big. It's scary. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I don't have a set stream for the schedule. This is how tired I am. I don't have a set schedule for this stream. So I am trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. But as I've said a few times, I got a kid on the way. So that'll obviously change. So make sure you follow the page, turn on the bells, wherever you're watching this, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. That way you know when I am streaming, and we'll go from there. Yeah, go back and watch all the other streams too. Thank you so much for hanging out, and if I don't see you, catch me outside. How about that? Bye.